Surrounded by mountains, the main route to the small village is this steep mountain road. We found Li in his office, preparing his medicine needs for a visit to a patient known as Uncle Li, who had suffered from hypertension for many years. Dr. Li regularly checks in on Uncle Li, ensuring he has all the medicine he needs. The doctor gives Uncle Li his injections and prescriptions, and then tells the family that if there is any problem, they can call him.
Dalang village has more than 2,000 people, and I know them all. As long as they call me, I can come to their homes without question. The old and the young all know me.
After graduation from university in 1999, Li Qianfeng opened a clinic in Balian village of Liujiang town in the province nearby his home. He received a monthly income of $400 to $600. Residents of Dalang didn't have their own doctor and had to make a day's walk to visit his clinic. After seeing the hardships they were enduring, Li decided to move his clinic to Dalang. From 2003 to 2012, regardless of the cold winter or the hot summer, fierce wind or heavy rains, Li made serving his patients his priority. In May 2008, Li was suffering dizzy spells and often had back pain. He also felt sleepy too often. As a doctor, he knew he was sick, and he was, as he was diagnosed with kidney failure. After careful consideration, in order not to be a burden to his family, Li decided to divorce his wife.
That was really a bad time. We had been married for so many years, and he got this terrible condition. But he didn't tell me. When he told me he wanted a divorce, I felt so angry. Later, I learned he was ill, and then I understood.
That year, the villagers of Dalang wrote a letter to the local government asking for help so Li could have an operation to get a new kidney. His sister would donate hers. About 900,000 yuan was raised by villagers, family, and friends for the procedure. And in December 2008, Li received a successful transplant in Beijing. While Li was recovering, residents of Dalang were back to their former predicament, having to travel a rough 20 kilometers to see a doctor. Realizing that, Dr. Li decided he had to return to Dalang. He cut his recovery time short, a mere 3 months, when an entire year is recommended, and returned to Dalang to be the village doctor. Li needs to take medicine for his condition every day, and that costs money, $600 to $800 each month. Li Qianfeng felt very guilty to his wife and daughter. Taking into account villagers' poor economic status, Li treats the disabled and especially poor households for free and charges other patients low fees compared to the national standard. Perhaps in the eyes of his peers, Li is foolish working as a village doctor in such a remote area, but Li has his own philosophy. He says that for every patient he helps, he feels very happy, and his feelings make up for his low income. Li says his greatest desire is to have a network in the village, then he could help villagers reimburse the medical expenses via the internet. But for now, Dr. Li has other things to do. He gets a call from a patient who needs him. He grabs his walking stick and again sets out for a hike on the solitary and tranquil mountain road of Dalang village.